Hello YouTube. So I've come out again tonight to try and get the comet. So it's probably going to be another late night for me. I've come to an area a bit local to me where you're quite high up and you get quite a good view all around. It's also quite interesting. I'll just turn the camera around. So what you can see is this, I'm at a stone circle, and the pinnacle stone here. This is quite impressive, so I'm hoping to get a shot of this with the comet. So this stone circle is called Long Meg. Obviously this one's Long Meg, and over here are her daughters. The story goes that if you can walk around this stone circle twice and you can count the same number of stones, that's supposed to awaken Long Meg and her daughters, who was a local witch, I believe. Don't think I'll give that a go though, you never know. So it's a beautiful place here. Over there in the distance, let's try and zoom in. You can't quite see it that well, but behind that tree and all along there you've got the North Pennines. And then if we whiz round behind me, what you can see in the distance, I don't know if you can really pick it up on here. Let me just try something. Yeah, so the hill line in the far distance, that's all the Lake District. So, real beautiful area. So this is what I'm trying to achieve. You can see roughly what I'm trying to do. Got the sun going down behind Long Meg. See the nice shadow in the grass leading up to Long Meg. So I'm going to take a few bracketed shots here with the sun behind the stone to just try and get a nice image. So I was in a bit of a rush to go and get my camera bag to get this, because this just happened to be doing this as I got here. So I'm going to put the camera down again and just get on with taking this shot, and I'll put the results up on the screen. And okay, so this is the sunset shot, and I'm really pleased with this one. I think this one's come out really well. So you saw, I think I used multiple exposures of this just so I can get the detail in throughout, because I think the dynamic range was quite high for this. So there was that range from light to the very darkest parts of the image was massive, and I couldn't capture that in one shot. So I think I used 3 exposures, possibly 4, and I've blended them together using like the HDR blend that you have in Photoshop. It doesn't give it a HDR lock. And then yeah, I've just processed, bring a little bit of details out in the shadows, but to retain that line leading into Long Meg. The sun nicely behind Long Meg there as well. It's a good bit of detail in the sky. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with this one. I know the sun's bright behind the rock, but you know what? It's the sun. The sun is bright. Some people just, I think, overlook that sometimes and get a bit upset that, oh, the sun's a little bit overexposed, but so what, it's the sun. And yeah, it's a nice image, and I'm glad I got this, because this was a hell of a rush to try and take it. As soon as I saw that light coming in, I just had to, and yeah, it's paid off. So yeah, for me, this is the image of the day for me, and I'll probably put this one up on Instagram, I think. So I've taken another quick shot, just pointing the video camera towards the area. While the sun was low in the sky, it was just catching these and absolutely lighting them beautifully. The only thing is I've had to rush it a bit, so I'm not 100% convinced I've got the right composition, but do you know, I live nearby, so it's just good to have it as a reference, and that's what I do a lot of the time. I just take a lot of reference shots, so I know when the conditions are right and I'm going to get a good sunset, because we've got no real colour in the sky when it happened. But for when it does next time, I'll be ready, and I can get here in just like 5 minutes, so that's always a good plan. Okay, so I thought I'd put this shot up just so you can see how it turned out. I'm quite happy with it. It's okay. I mean, it's nothing special. It's nothing I'm going to put in a portfolio or win prizes for, or get. But I like it. It's a nice shot for me. It's a nice memory of the day, and that's all I want sometimes from a photo. I don't want every shot to be spectacular, but yeah, no, I'm quite happy with this. I quite like it. Okay, so I've had a look round. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm just waiting for it to get dark now, so I'm going to chill in the car, have a hot drink, and then hopefully the cloud that's over in the distance will disappear, and if it does, get a nice shot of Long Meg and the comet. Okay, so you're probably looking at me thinking, why am I here and I'm not in the middle of a field taking a shot of that comet above Long Meg? Well, the clouds came in and that was it. There was absolutely no chance of getting a photo. So I packed up, went home, had a whiskey and went to bed. Okay, so I'm just going to jump into this video with one more update. So as you can see, I did manage to take an image of Long Meg at the end. I looked out of the window at 1 o'clock in the morning on the Sunday evening, and the skies were clear. So I jumped in the car, grabbed my camera and went and took this shot. So I'm really happy with how this image turned out. Got the comet above Long Meg, which is exactly how I wanted it. It's in a gap in the clouds, so you can see the comet. So there was only a small window of opportunity to take this because the clouds did come in again. But in that small time, I did manage to take several shots of the sky, which I then stacked for noise reduction. And then once the cloud came in, I took several shots of the foreground as well, and I stacked them for noise reduction as well. So I was really happy with this. It's turned out exactly how I wanted it to. So it was well worth jumping in the car at stupid o'clock in the morning and going off to take this image. Okay, so if you enjoyed today's video, do hit that subscribe button. I think maybe next week, I think I'm planning on having a walk in the woodland and seeing what I can get there. Although it's a new woodland, I've not been there before, so it may just be a video explaining how I sort of scout an area and look for compositions to go back to when the conditions are just right. So until then, have a nice week.